Hey, what's going on, Geminis? Butch Tarot here. Gonna do your May monthly read. It is a general read, so will not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. Happy early birthday to all the Geminis that have a birthday in, the later half of May and into June. We have a really cool deck to use today. It's an Incromancy deck. Now, Gabby, one of our tarot community members, had sent this to me along with some other really cool gifts. I'll post that. But for now, I mean, there's only 1,000 of these decks, which is really, really cool. I'm glad I can own one. And the part that I love the most about this deck is each card was designed by a different tattoo artist. Now, if you see, like, they're all different. They're all completely different, which is really cool. I love tattoos. I love tarot. Win-win. So with that being said, we're going to use that deck today. And let's get it. Universe, what do we have for Gemini? What is going on for Geminis? May 2021. All right, Geminis. So the first thing I see, Geminis, is this is someone that you already know. Now, this could be someone that you have, I feel like there's already a strong connection with this person, whether it be someone you're already with or, a friendship. I mean, I feel like you already have a really strong connection, but I feel like we haven't really explored this connection to, we haven't really explored this connection to the point where it needs to be explored. I feel like there's so much more here. I feel like I said, I feel like you have a strong connection with this person, but I feel like we haven't quite seen the potential here yet. And what I mean by that is I feel like on your person's behalf, I feel like there is some resistance. I feel like they think about you all the time. I feel like you're always on their mind. But I feel like even though they know you, they still feel like they're getting to know you. You know what I mean? Like, every time they think they got you figured out, we're back to square one. And trust me, I know Geminis, and I know what it's like. Fierce is a Gemini. My best friend is a Gemini. I mean, I love Geminis, but I mean, it is, it's work keeping up, and I feel like this person tries to keep up with you, but they're really not sure what you want. I mean, they know what they want, but I feel like the reason why this hasn't really gone any further, the reason why we haven't seen the true potential here, even though there's such a strong connection, I just feel like on your person's part, there's a very, there's an internal struggle going on with that Five of Wands. I mean, it's 1 minute they're confident as, they want to give you everything. They want to, reach out and grab you and hold you forever. And their confidence is at an all-time high. But we go back to this Then there's moments when they have that, that late night, not being able to sleep, that anxiety, because they know what they want. They just don't know what the hell you want. I mean, this person wants to give you everything. This is someone that's going to, you have their loyalty. I mean, I feel like even if this is a friendship or if it's a relationship, I feel like it feels more like a friendship. It's because this person hasn't been able to give you what they want to give you because they don't know if you want it. And I hope that makes sense. From what I can see here is this person, there's a lot of defensive energy around this person. They want to give in. They want to tell you how they feel. They want to tell you what they want from you. But they're afraid that you don't want the same thing. They're afraid that they can't be enough for you. And there's also that fear. I feel like this person has never really truly felt this kind of love. And I feel like that scares them a bit as well. They just want to make you happy. And they're not sure. I feel like that internal struggle. I mean, there's moments when they feel like what you have now is good enough. Good enough for them to wait. But then there's moments when they're just like, they want more. They want you to be theirs. And you be, they want a commitment. But they're afraid that you don't want that. I just feel like I said, if this is already a relationship, it's more of a friendship. I feel like there's a very strong, energy. You have a strong connection, but I feel like we haven't really seen the depth of this connection because this person is holding back. Now, from what I can see is I don't feel like this person's an overly emotional person. And I don't feel like you are either. And I feel like that's where we get confused. Because when you're with someone that's very emotional and very upfront about how they feel, it's easier to pick up what they want. With you, you guys have, a lot of passionate energy, a lot of fiery energy, great communication. I feel like there's great communication here. I feel like this is someone that you can talk to and you don't feel judged. And it goes both ways. I feel like you bring a lot of balance to each other. With that temperance, that Sagittarius energy, I feel like, like I said, with that Lover's card, I feel like this is something that has so much more to it that we haven't exposed yet because we're still living in the now. We're still living in the moment where what we have now is okay, but it could be great. This could be great. We have the Ten of Cups here. We also have the Sun card, which in this deck is really cool. I really like that. I see a lot of happiness here, but we have to have that communication. We have to open up about how we feel. We have to open up about what we want. I just see two people in the dark here wanting more, but neither one of them willing to take that first step. I feel like the foundation has already been started here. And I feel like opening up and having that deep conversation. I feel like you guys have conversations about everything but this. But I feel like that conversation is coming. And I feel like it's going to give us a lot of clarity. This person sees you as someone, they see you as their equal. They see you as someone that they would be more than happy to spend the rest of their life with. But, like I said, there's that fear in them that you don't feel the same way. Because it's almost like you're both waiting for the other one to take that first step so that it's easier for you to take the step. It's almost like they want you to come toward them because that way it guarantees them a yes. And it's almost like you want them to come towards you because then I hate to sound so confused here. It is so confusing. We have two people that are in love with each other, and both of them are worried about taking that next step. But that's the thing with love and with true connections. This is a true connection. I mean, this could be a soulmate, possibly even a twin flame. You have something great here, but it could be greater. And until we look into it and see things in a different perspective with that hangman, until we to really acknowledge our feelings to each other, it's never going to go anywhere. You know, it's always going to be the same thing, and it'll always be, you'll always feel that magnetic pull toward each other. But until we clear the air here and make our feelings known, this will continue to be this way. You know, expect the unexpected, because I feel like this person's finally going to step up because they're sick of waiting. You know, they want to acknowledge that you're their person. And they'll take you any way they can get you. They're not asking you to marry them. They're not asking you to, move in. Maybe they are. But that's not necessarily what they're asking you here. They just want to know that it's not even so much what they want to know. They want you to know how much they care about you. And they're hoping that you reciprocate that. They're hoping that you feel the same way. Because what you have now is good, but like I said, it could be great. And I do see them taking that leap of faith, and I do see this moving forward. I see that foundation's already being built. And I feel like the fun thing that I really see in this is the foundation's already being built. You already started the foundation. Now it's time to start, think of it as like a construction site. We built the foundation, and then neither one of us wanted to put up that first wall. Neither one of us wanted to. It's almost like we're waiting for the other one to build that first wall, and then we'll step in and we'll build the next wall and we'll help. You know what I mean? And it's so. But like I said, I feel like that is coming to an end. I feel like this person wants this too much to just let it slip through their fingers. And even though you already have a connection, this connection hasn't even seen its true potential. And I feel like you feel it. I feel like they feel it. There's something more here. There's something much deeper. I mean, like I said, this is good. It's good now. You have a great connection. You have great communication. You have, there's a lot of passionate energy. There's a lot of fiery energy. There's a lot of communication, but there's no, it's not where it should be. This could be euphoric. And I feel like it will be. I feel like once that communication, they're finally figuring it out and seeing it in a different perspective, and they're going to take that leap of faith, and they're going to come towards you. And when they come towards you, you know what they're saying, because I feel like you already have a trust built with this person. You already know when they say something, they mean it. So when they come forward, you're going to know that this isn't bullshit. This is real. This person really wants to be with you. They think about you all the time. The only conflict is they're afraid of committing to you because they're afraid that you may not want that. Because if you did want that, why hasn't it already moved forward? Because you guys are so open about everything. I feel like you could talk to this person about pretty much everything. But the one thing we haven't talked about is the most important. But that communication is coming. Now we have a lot of fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have a lot of air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And we have water, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. That's the hardest part about, I feel like when I do Gemini reads, the hardest part about it is trying to figure out what is going on. pretty much in every read every read I do, I know right off the start. Like, as soon as I see the cards, I'm like, I have it. I see what's happening. When a Gemini read, it's like being with a Gemini. You never know what you're gonna get. But I'll tell you one thing about Geminis, and this is the realest thing I'll ever tell you. Geminis are a lot of work. They truly are. But they are 100% worth it. And I mean that with every fiber of myself. It took me a very long time to understand, to understand Fierce, Rose. And it took me a very long time to understand, because when you're with a Gemini, they only give you what they want to give you. If you want anything more from a Gemini, it takes some coaxing. It takes patience, and it takes coaxing. Just be there. Just be you. Be real all the time, because you can't fool a Gemini. And there were, when we first got together, I feel like I was always trying to impress her. Geminis don't want to be impressed. They don't want to be impressed. They don't want you to try to impress them. They want you to impress them just natural. Just be yourself. I mean, that goes for all signs. I mean, be yourself, because if you're not yourself, then you're being somebody else, and it's not authentic, and it's not real. And if you're being someone for someone else, one day you're going to wake up and you're not even going to know who you are, because you played this role so long. It's like those actors that have been in movies and they played a role so very long that it's hard for them to be in other movies, because they don't even know who the hell they are anymore. They just know that role. I mean, one of the greatest things about being with a Gemini, other than, having someone that you can really, have a great conversation with, is the fact that it never gets old. You never know what you're going to get, and it's always exciting. But like I said, I mean, there's going to be days when it's a lot of work, just like it is with every sign. But Geminis, like I said, are 100% worth the effort. But you got to come in. You got to come in right. You got to come in with your shit on point. Don't try to fool them, because that's the biggest way to turn a Gemini off, is by trying to impress them. They don't want to be impressed. They don't want to be impressed by your bullshit. They want you to come in and be who you are. And that's how you get, that's how you earn their respect. One of the biggest, Geminis, I feel like, are one of the signs that can read bullshit better than anybody. So if you want to keep a Gemini, don't bullshit them. If you want something, be honest and tell them what you want. I mean, there's a certain way to approach it. I mean, I don't feel like, I feel like this is going on forever. I'm going to do a video someday about Geminis, about all signs individually, but I feel like my Gemini one's going to last a little bit longer. But that's what I have for you. Like I said, expect the unexpected. I feel like this connection that you have with this person has went on so long that you feel like it's never really going to get to that point. It's almost like you feel like you're kind of hit the you hit the ceiling with this connection. But what you don't see is what's coming next. And that's why I say expect the unexpected. Because what's coming next is going to take you to that next ceiling. We're going to that next level. Be good. Take care. Stay safe.